Hey guys, today with the topic of alcohol and drugs after separation. I'm really not one to condemn any of this. 99% of my audience here are adults, and if you don't have a serious problem or tendencies towards it, you can do whatever you want. But it's bad if you've just been through a bad breakup and you think it will make you feel better. Now, for the first time in a long time, there is actually enough motivation and strength for you to get through the hole she tore in you to make a real change and become the person you always wanted to be. It is completely up to you what you fill this hole with. But it can be very fast that you almost fanatically want to be in this state every free minute if it makes you feel better. The fact that other actions can also do this, e.g. by going pumping or talking to friends, then doesn't even occur to you. You are just so polarized to clutch at a straw when you get one to grab, and anything that actively helps you right now is okay for you at that moment. In my research on what you can do now in my situation, I also kept reading about love spells, especially in America. And I couldn't believe even in my condition that anyone would believe this crap or spend money on it. But well, we're Americans, they may just think differently. But just that someone can believe so shows how desperate people can get in the situation, and alcohol and drugs have only two purposes: either they intensify emotions, which is the reason why you send your ex drunk voicemails at 3 in the morning or bring really violent actions. Or they suppress emotions, push your feelings further back in time, and when you come out of that state, they just hit you all the harder. So generally speaking, it's not a good idea. One exception, which I personally find really good, is to go out with your boys. Just distract yourselves for an evening. But if you drink while doing it, then hand your phone into one of them or change your code to something very complicated. By contacting her in this state, you are only showing your ex that you can't handle the situation and are whiny wimps. You can only lose more attraction and people who get angry in the drunkenness and insult their entire family once cross through, not to mention. There my saying pulls again, behave yourselves adult. She doesn't want you anymore as a partner at eye level? Then you don't want her in your life anymore. Because what below only hurts you, and that includes nightly calls to Facebook, like. No more undeserved attention for her. If she wants that, she should contact you and register interest at the same time. But back to the topic at hand. The other direction, numbing your feelings. You are not getting anywhere by doing this. You vegetate emotionally and physically on the spot, without the possibility to quickly take control of your life again. So the exact opposite of what no contact is actually meant for, which I can stand for. No contact with your ex that comes from you. What reason should she have to want you so again, best still with an additional addiction problem, because that, in your lousy time, gave you confirmation, instead of something meaningful. You are making yourselves worse instead of getting one step closer to happiness. Both in their eyes, which is your main concern right now, but actually for you. You are already on the ground. Why break through the floor into the underground garage now? As I said, if you numb your senses and your emotions, it will come back to you all the harder afterwards, when you want to get out of there again. This is what you actually want to achieve with her in a certain way, through no contact. You want her to see the good in you and your former relationship again after the anger, disappointment, or relief has fallen away from her and what she has actually given up. The good that you now, should you ever have a chance with her again, want to push completely to the extreme. This is mainly helped by a clear mind and small feelings of success that bring you bit by bit closer to the man you want to be here. I am an extreme example when it comes to health, sports, hobbies, and new ways of happily earning a living. I mean, I eat a handful of vitamin pills in the morning, have my exact diet plan, work out 6 times a week, started playing the piano and meditating. I took the new job and I'm trying to make a living with YouTube and 2 other online things. But do you know how I started? Out of nowhere and desperation. By watching one YouTube video and started eating again, after a while. By crying to some super friends and processing the whole thing and catching myself again. And that was it. If I had started binging, I'd probably still be sitting here today and I probably wouldn't be doing much better. The friends who advised me to do that and thought they were doing me a favor, I sorted out right away. I don't need those kind of jerks. The breakup was hard, but as far as my life goes now, it's the best thing that could have happened to me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them in the comments. Take care and until the next video.